Welcome back, folks, and welcome to Let's Talk Ship and to my channel. Today I would like to show you some very important, crucial information about what's new in 0.6.3. It has been an update, so it has been two changes for all tier 9, all tier 9 and 10 cruiser in this game. And the sigma value, I'm talking about how accurate your guns are. All sigma value from cruiser went little bit up. Please let me know what that it means. From 2.0 to 2.05. That's the sigma value of every tier 9 and tier 10 cruiser. And the second, and this is kind of a big now, bear with me, it has been a change. Now when you are considered about this camo, now camo in the future is kind of important in the next patch. You see what this type 5 means is that plus 4% maximum dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship. You already know it costs 22,000, but you also get like this one, you get you have here the clear picture, plus 100% experience, minus 3% detection by sea, and plus 4% maximum dispersion of shell. So over here with this camo I have plus 4%, right? And now let's go to the module. And over here, folks, the biggest change in this patch so far is this concealment system modification 1, which basically means that I have plus 5% maximum dispersion of shell fire by the enemy attacking your ship. What basically means, folks, all tier 9 and tier 10 cruiser will have with this concealment, because you're something wrong if you don't have this concealment. Cruisers, they lives and die if they don't have the concealment system modification 1, especially in the next patch. Why? Because this is test server. Once again, with this change, the wargaming has changed you close to 10%. I'm talking about 5 here, and with camo additional 4. So you have 9% dispersion plus 4 dispersion shell by enemy firing at your ship. Please let me know if it's good enough to play a tier 9 and tier 10 cruiser. It's welcome change, don't get me wrong. I do believe this changer are welcome, because what that means basically, it's for a battleship. From now on, they had today plus 4. In the next patch you will have plus 9% dispersion value to hit you as a cruiser. I don't know what that means, but I do believe the sigma from it's kind of low. I feel that change is a little bit too weak, too bad. But wargaming, if you see this, my personal opinion, it's very kind of simple, and it does not affect any ship in this game. I have this gut feeling that on the module, all tier 9 and tier 10 cruiser, you should adjust this steering gun modification. I don't know, 20% rudder shift time. It's not cut. You have to do even better. Yes, I do believe much better than 20%. I should go to say at least double, minus 40 to rudder shift time, to have a whole lot easier to avoid your incoming shell. Because I'm not talking about Minotaur, I'm talking about in general all tier 9 and tier 10 cruiser. I feel the only reason they are in the game, it's because of the food. Yes, you are like food for battleships. They have health, they have a lot of disadvantage. I'm not saying, because let's face it, serious guys, if you as a Yamato or Kurforce or seeing any cruiser, it does not matter angles and stuff like that, you are will do massive damage to that cruiser. Basically, it's only one cruiser that you might or might not do any heavy damage, and that it's Moskva. But beside Moskva, and even Moskva, she's made of one of the largest citadel in this game. I'm talking about her citadel is from here all the way to here. So yeah, you could actually, if you have pretty lucky, to almost, I'm saying almost one-shot kill this tier 10 beast of a cruiser. Bow on, it's a different story, but if you are a Yamato, you can still punish her a lot. So she cannot, she has two, how should I say, turnings radius. It's more or less like worse than a US battleship. It's really slow turning, and I don't see if you wargaming are changing the rudder shift that from this -20 to have -40. It's just a little bit easier to dodge the incoming shells, but it's on the right track. I do believe that it's a good change. Please let me know what you think about the changes. And the sigma value, yeah, you might have a little better accuracy, but it's very little change to make your ship survive. That's what I'm trying to say. And now, folks, let's go to the French. I would like to say something about, well, we can start with tier 4. Armor layout. Let's take everything down. Well, from tier 4, tier 4 and 5, folks, I'll have to say something else. This cruiser can be heavy damage even with HE because of the armor thickness. You remember you're shooting a Bogue or you're shooting some aircraft carrier, I mean low tier aircraft carrier, even you're using HE, you will still do massive damage, and I mean massive damage, because that thing has no armor. I do believe it's same thing was with this cruiser, unfortunately. And okay, I do apologize. Came back. And I will just say very short about tier 5 as well. It's so thin armor that it does not matter what kind of caliber or angle or HE, because here's the deal, versus the HE you have hard to kind of angle. So I do believe that this cruise unfortunately will be Citadel even with HE. Yes, that's personal opinion. You are gonna wreck this cruiser if you are a battleship, and even if you're using HE. Actually, HE will do more damage than if you're a battleship, and then AP. Why? Because the HE will do max damage, and you might actually even Citadel them, but AP you have chance to overpan. So that's what I'm trying to say. They can easily be deleted. And say goes for oh, sorry. Touch 3 France tier 6. Tier 6 maybe not that easy to Citadel them with HE. But from tier 1 to tier 6, yes. Yeah. I have kind of a difficult to they don't want to obey me, those. Alright. Now we see. Okay, 105, right? 105. I'm talking about tier 6. 20 millimeters. And then, oh, 38 millimeters. Okay. 20 and 38. But I don't know if 38 is from above or from this side. 60 millimeters. Please let me know this armor layout. Is it 105, 20, and maybe 60. So 105, 20 and 60 from, because 38 right I see it's from above, but from here it could definitely 60. Yeah. Now this cruiser on the other hand, forget to do pan and over pan with HE. This will do different, but here's the deal, and this is my final thought. In a world of tanks, when you have a shell coming through your tank, the shell's calculation, it's the penetration value when it goes through different structures. It will lose the penetration value. That's what I'm trying to say. No matter how mad and how stupid comment you put, and please, I would like you to be, how should I say, behave like human beings, not like, kids. What I'm trying to say, folks, it's, and this is the final thought. In World of Tanks, if you're able to penetrate a tank, it's about the range to your targets, it's about the caliber, and it's of course it's about what kind of if it's a AP or H. But I'll let me put it this way: if you want to shoot this particular cruiser from tier 6 all the way to tier 10 and you're using HE, I don't know what kind of damage you'll do. You'll do a lot of damage. You hit here, but over here you might hit, but then the shell won't not go through. It will basically stay here. Now with AP on the other hand, depends on the angles how you shoot, but I kind of believe that if you have some kind of angle, as long as you don't shoot right there, let's say your shells are from this side, you have to have calculation about the angle, the speed, of course the shell's performance, penetration value. But when the shell penetrate two different layers, it will lose the penetration value. What that basically means, folks, that this French cruiser line are not a Miyoko or all other regular line. It's difficult and hard, and I don't know exactly how they will be in real life. I'm talking about how bouncy or how easy to shoot. But let's say up to tier 5, they are paper thin, they are Omaha, they have no armor whatsoever. It's very easy to take them down. Now from tier 6 all the way to tier 10, it's different story, because it depends on the angle, it depends on your caliber. And I'm not saying that how should I say, big battleships gun won't have any problem whatsoever to take them down, but it's also about the angling and also about your caliber. But the main thing, and this is the final thought, when you are versus another cruiser which maybe has only 152mm gun, then this cruiser, it's another story. Apologize. 16. Wow, only 16. 60. 40. 80. So please let me know. This is kind of important. It's that I don't know if you can answer or not, but it's obvious that to citadel them and do massive damage, it's also depend of the angle and the caliber to pass by the space and penetrate all 3 layers, shall I say, of hull, belt armor, and torpedo bulked armor, and then the second one, citadel deck. But it's a deck. I have hard to Oh, it's 60 millimeters. That's for damn sure. It must be 60. So it's 110, 40, and 60. Yeah. Exactly. So 60 plus 40, it's 100, and over here 110. So altogether 210 millimeters of affected armor. And for tier 7, it's bloody good. And if you angle to another cruiser, yeah, good luck hitting you and Citadel. Yeah, you will do a lot of damage. She's a big ship, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, versus other cruiser, she is one of the kind. Yep, she is. So, guys, thanks guys for watching. I hope you don't get so upset at me. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and catch you next time. Bye.